Hi everyone, welcome to Cosmic Turtles. My name is Tina. We're going to do a collective read. We're going to start with the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Let's see what comes up. Alright, ooh. Okay, so we got one here. We got Lemurian seed codes. Says embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Look at that. That's really nice imagery. Looks like a mountain in the back, maybe. I know that's a crystal in the middle. It's really interesting imagery. It says Lemurian seed codes. Let's see what it means in the book. So we don't know these by heart, right? I don't know these by heart. 103. It says you are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that this is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you, but you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful experience with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. Interesting. All right, let's see what we got for a tarot card. Ooh, something almost flipped, but I didn't see what it was, and it went back in the deck. And it didn't stick out, so... excuse me. There's one. 10 of Wands. Things were heavy. Maybe living this way, being sensitive, felt like a curse. Things were like heavy. Being so trusting, you took on things that were not yours. People saw your kindness as weakness, so they just dumped all the responsibilities on you, and you took it on because you didn't know you were being manipulated, and now you're realizing, oh geez, I got manipulated. Your kindness is not a weakness. Although not seeing other people's games was at the time, but after that lesson you start seeing, oh, that's how they do it. So you start waking up in that sense. So Ten of Wands speaks about that you're ready to let go of the whole pile of sticks that you're carrying and just pick up the one that is yours. Your own purpose. Not living everybody else's. Just yours. Too many cards. Too many cards. You may have done it out of love, but you only had so much energy as an individual being that is not fully activated. Mother of Cups. Self-care. You're very grounded, nurturing, kind, kind, loving Queen of Cups that cares a lot for herself and others, but has to turn that mostly on herself so that she can show others how to do it, to inspire others how to do it to themselves, for themselves. It's the same cards every time. Okay, there's a few more here. Strength. Oh, excuse me. Strength. Takes a lot of strength, courage. The lion is also a symbol of courage. To move forward with grace, with love. He's got a rose in his mouth. This is one of your helpers. You know, it's not easy being a sensitive being. But you'll realize your weakness is your strength. You'll turn that into a strength. Love, care is the greatest strength you can have, give. Too many cards. It's like 3 at a time, no. 1 at a time, please. Let's see what else we got here. Too many cards. I usually pick the one that's face up if there's a lot. The one that's face up. If there's too many, put them back in the deck. Alright, let's see what we got for an oracle card then. Nothing else that's coming out. Except the message of be yourself, rise up, hold into your, hold in your integrity. Don't become an a-hole just because you're being taken advantage when you're nice. No, but put your boundaries up. Put your boundaries up. You can do that. Doesn't mean you don't love them. You're just showing people how to respect you. You could be open and loving, but at the same time have boundaries. What do we have from the oracle? The moon goddess oracle. There's no... Jeez. Okay. Yeah. That's really odd. Either that or I got really good at shuffling. One card from the Goddess Oracle. Oh, there's one. Growth. Woo! You're going to learn how to grow strong. It's a card number 5. Which means changes. So through growth, through changes, you'll discover... Oh, excuse me. My goodness. I'm not tired either. You'll discover who you are, how strong you are, and what you can do with the gift that you have. Embracing that sensitivity, that uniqueness. Start living with that grace. You see a flower when it's growing, it grows with grace. It almost makes it look like effortlessly. Like it almost makes it look like she's doing it without any effort. Like she's just doing it because she knows how to grow. We could do that too. And we could live more with grace as well. Get that nice imagery. What else do we got here? people do card readings when they wake up for a nap. I'm not fully there. I don't know how they do it. Oh yeah. I gotta wait till I'm fully awake. Of course, I'm yawning, I guess. Okay, nothing else. What do we have from the chakra cards here? Impatience and grief. You may have to deal with impatience on your part, especially on your part, or also on other people's parts, and then they'll give you grief. See, you may have a know-how on how to do something and it's working for you. Other people are inspired, they want to learn from you. You're telling them how. They get impatient. So they're not getting the results like you got as quickly as you did it and everything. But there's other things, other mechanisms that you don't have anymore. Or it was already resolved at another time. And because that mechanism is not in place, it makes it easier for you to go through. But for those other people, they have to disengage, break down that structure, that pattern, that whatever it is that's blocking them. So they may get impatient with you. Also you, when you want to see when this living in grace will be like, instead of, or you feel everything, or you're so sensitive and you're like, when will it stop? When you embrace it, you're gonna kind of get impatient with yourself. Excuse me. And because you feel so much, you may be feeling your grief or other people's grief as well. In this imagery here, the person's heart is big, is being reflected, is being shown. And she has tears, and there's this dog there feeling grief through loss. Being a sensitive, you'll feel things deep and very, very, very deep. People have no idea. So that's why we have the card Strength too. You have the strength to get through these things. Or kind of like continue loving on yourself, so it's not so hard on you. Or else you'll just start self-sabotaging. You don't want to do that. You'll just end up with more pain. Yeah, let's see what else we got for this message here. What do we have from the Earth Goddess? Stretch and renewal. Stretch, you'll feel like you're being stretched. Like expansion. Expansion, learning, growth. Growth is like stretching into higher, like you start it small and then you stretch into even bigger. Growth has always been that. You may feel like you're having some, what some people would call ascension symptoms, or I call it growing pains. It's no different than growing pains, really. So stretch is something to be aware of. Also, if you're grieving loss or something, you may self-indulge in comfort foods, and then you'll see that you're not fitting into your clothes as good. Just something to be aware of, like practice that self-love regardless. You'll feel a renewal about you. You may be stretching your knowledge base, school time, university, college. Regardless of the sensitivity, you felt to go in a certain direction, so you're following. So you'll have that time of renewal. Okay? So I hope this makes sense. Continue having that patience through your growth. Have patience. Things will come to you and be clear for you when you get at a certain moment, and it's ready to be renewed, revealed to you. So this collective has been your reading. Thank you for all your support. This is Tina from Cosmic Turtles. I will see you next time.